So, did you hear about Battlebit Remastered? A game inspired by the classic Battlefield games, which is dominating Steam sales with over 90% primarily positive out of 42,000 plus reviews, and created by just 3 people. Yes, you heard that right. The development team behind Battlebit Remastered, Oki Games, comprises of Larry, the 3D artist, Vilaxis, the level designer, and Sergeant Okidoki, the lead developer. A 254-player FPS that looks like Roblox but is as intense as the classical Battlefield games, from the large-scale battles, the destructive environments, variety of vehicles, backed by consistent support and updates. The game was released on Steam on early access on 15 June last month, and we at Games Gossip cannot stop playing it. Hi, I am Neuromancer and welcome to Games Gossip's second video, a channel for the gamers by the gamers. Today we will detail 5 reasons why Battlebit Remastered is actually a huge deal. With more than 90,000 concurrent players at its peak, Battlebit Remastered is even more popular than the likes of Starfield and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The primary reason is, well, the gameplay is so addictive. It's something you ever wanted from any Battlefield game, and it does it even better. The game has been under development for the last 7 years, and developers transitioned the gameplay from a slower-paced, team-oriented shooter to a fast-paced, less downtime, adrenaline-pumping casual shooter akin to Call of Duty and similar to Rush, Conquest, Domination, and Frontlines from Battlefield. As such, the game will put your mantle to the test, where your reflexes matter, understanding the weapon systems, and hand-eye coordination all play a very vital role. And the best thing is, Battlebit Remastered takes all the best gameplay mechanics from the classic Battlefield games and places them in a neat small gift wrap package. This means Battlebit simply places all the features requested and craved for by Battlefield fans into their low polygon setup. So you get a detailed scoreboard, some epic destructive environments that you can strategically use while playing, a map voting system, tons of weapons, construction of covers and bases, amazing weapon handling, and vehicular combat. I was literally blown away by the way helicopters are designed and handled in this game. They are not overpowered, and they serve the purpose of dropping the infantry to attacking points. And well, there is even more stuff here. We have a server browser, a robust communication system, a shooting range where you can test your weapons, addictive progression mechanics, and basically almost everything Battlefield fans prayed for is here in Battlebit Remastered. Developing games that run smoothly on a wide range of hardware configurations can be a significant challenge for game developers. Higher PC requirements allow for more realistic textures, lighting effects, particle systems, and complex physics simulations, enhancing the overall immersion and visual quality of the game. But this is where the creative freedom, passion, and focus on delivering unique and innovative gameplay experiences take a hit. And here's where the developers Oki Games played their ace card, where games like Battlefield 2042 need a minimum of 100 GB of hard drive space. Battlebit, owing to its Roblox-like art style, its low poly visual packs an impactful punch and presents the game with a hard drive requirement of only 2 gigs. Yes, you heard that right. Even though the minimum system requirement requires an Intel Core i5, 6 GB RAM, GTS 450 or equivalent or better, and hard drive space that we just discussed, we have enough evidence of gamers playing even with no graphics card, and the gameplay is as smooth as ever, even on an Intel i3 processor. This means anyone can play this game. You do not need to upgrade your PCs, and with a dreamlike hard drive requirement of 2 gigs of hard drive space, it makes it easier for anyone to download, install, and run the game. This portability is attractive to players who want quick and convenient access to games without the need for extensive installations or large amount of storage space. And low system requirements meant the developers can spend more time focusing on the same pointers I mentioned earlier, having more creative freedom and focusing on delivering unique and innovative gameplay experiences rather than solely relying on cutting-edge graphics. And this reflects on their creativity, their passion, and the overall game. By the way, if you're still watching this video, we would like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. By subscribing, you will never miss out on our latest videos, updates, and exclusive content. There are features in Battlebit that can make even big-time developers rethink their end product. The developers have meticulously designed and tested every aspect of the game, and this is where the 7 years of game development went. Now, I just want to mention a few things apart from features like weather effects, skill confirmations, on-the-fly weapon modifications, and a fleshed-out class system. A huge shout out to Clean, who explains this in depth, and you can head over to his channel and check out the complete explanation of how staged reloads work. But if you need a shorter version, there are two types of reloads in this game. Retaining reloads, where you retain your magazine and the animation is played out a bit slower. Then there are faster reloads, where you reload your weapon faster and you drop your magazine, but you need to pick it up later. Then we have a stage reload, where you can initiate a reload on a gun, then cancel the animation, switch to another weapon or a sidearm, and when you switch back to the original weapon, the reload animation continues from the last stage where you left off, allowing for a quick tactical and informed decision that is vital in this fast-paced, class-based shooter. Speaking of classes, there are 6 classes in the game and there are class-specific weapons, which means you need to make strategic and tactical decisions based on your gameplay preference. If you prefer or love to keep an eye on the enemy from a safe distance, you will need an air drone, which is specific to the squad leader class. If you love to go guns blazing and prefer fast-paced gameplay, go with Assault. You will get an M4A1, a heavy armor, and even a riot shield for some bonus protection. If you love constructing stuff, with the support class, you can construct cover for your teammates. Then you have medics who are equipped with MP7 and possess an enhanced movement speed, and you can drag your wounded comrades to a safe spot before reviving them. And by the way, this is a really cool mechanics that adds depth to the realistic elements in this arcade style game. Engineers are the demolition specialists equipped with a repair tool, RPGs, and anti-vehicle grenades. You are a weapon of mass destruction. And if you love sniping, be a recon. I also need to speak a bit about customization options in this game. You can customize almost anything you see on your character. Apart from your face, your hair, your eyes, you can also customize your belt, uniform, and helmet. And the latter are just not for aesthetic reasons, but for strategic approach as well. Your chest armor will influence your armor durability and magazine size, and the backpack will affect your running and aiming speed. And this shows the high degree of love and care and attention poured into the game by the developers. In the world of AAA gaming, gamers are facing an enemy which is even larger than a high system requirement on PC. It's the hefty $70 price point for games. Now, I completely understand Battlebit Remastered is not a AAA game, but we can all agree that a high price point for games does lead to hesitation and reluctance in making a purchase. And here comes a game, Battlebit, which offers so much at a meager $14.99. And if this is still not enough to convince you to try the game, let me add, there is absolutely no battle pass, no in-game currency conversions to buy skins for your character, for your weapons, and for your vehicles here. To sum it all up, I gave this last point a lot of thought. I first thought I will spend time speaking about the much needed global leaderboard system the game features, or a bit about the nostalgic element of its art style, or its clever squad build spawn point, or the explicitly detailed weapon stats, or even the simply genius proxy chat where you can communicate with your teammates and even opponents, or the 18+ maps that you get, or an enormous roster of weapons and attachments, or the high FPS count even with 254 players, or just the extraordinary reconnections to the same game if you momentarily lose internet connection, or no restart to update your game, no shader optimizations, or the immensely satisfying squad gameplay, and the list goes on and on and on. But apart from everything you have heard, the reason why we at Games Gossip want you to support the developers is that we want the AAA gaming industry to take notes, make games fun, make games that we remembered and crave for, remove microtransactions and cosmetics and progression hidden behind paywalls, and grant their developers the creative freedom that they deserve. Stop publishing unfinished games, and I almost missed saying ban cheaters real time the way Battlebit Remastered does. We hope you found the video entertaining, informative, or perhaps even thought-provoking. We truly appreciate your time and attention, and we are grateful for the opportunity to share our content with you. We also value your feedback and engagement, so please feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, or questions below.